Okay, so this is the second part of the video. Now, let's just get straight into it. As I said in the video, Ocinus does have another mode, and his other mode actually involves my last creation, which was Lloyd's Elemental Dragon. If you hadn't seen the video yet, I'll put a link of it down below. But for now, as you can tell, this is what we're actually going to be using in the video. And I also did mention this little mini bot. I should probably just show this off anyway because I'm going to use it in the video. So this is supposed to be like a little robot. As you can tell, is like this is supposed to be like a little battery pack right here. And as you can see, it's like the red 3 bars. And the only articulation is that there is a rotation right there, like a full spinning waist. And these little hinges act as the arms. Due to how small this is, I like how much articulation it actually offers though. But anyway, we're going to actually bring back Ocinus and prepare him for his second mode, as well, in his robot configuration at least. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to fold his fin back up like this. We're kind of like actually refolding him back to his robot mode, but we're going to leave the arms and actually, yeah, we're going to leave the arms extended out, as well as we're going to move back, fold the fins out, just like that. And we're going to remove both of the legs, and yeah, these are literally just blocks, so we can just toss these out to the side. Then we're actually going to take Lloyd's Elemental Dragon, and same concept, we're actually going to remove its legs, just like that. And we're going to take the little mini bots, we're actually going to fold the arms up, just like that. And we're going to come to the back, and we're going to take this gray piece, and you can see something's going on right here. We're actually going to take it, and we're going to rotate it around to create a new head. Now you're starting to see something a little bit of what I just did. So we're actually going to grab all the parts again, and I'm just going to show you what I did. Alright, so I zoomed out the camera to lay out all the parts that are pretty much disassembled and ready. We are actually going to do something with Lloyd's Dragon just for a sec, but right now this is what you should see. And yeah, let's just start. So we're actually going to remove the top half of Lloyd's Dragon, move it to the side, and we're going to take Mini Bot, set it off to the side, and we're going to take Ocinus's upper torso, among with pretty much everything else, set that to the side. And we're just going to start with Lloyd's Elemental Dragon's legs and Ocinus's robot legs. So I'm just going to scroll down and zoom in just so you can get a better look. And here we go. So right now we're just going to move those legs to the side. And what we're going to do with Lloyd's Dragon's legs, we're actually going to move the ball joints up like that, so this gray piece with the studs are facing forward, at least. And then we're going to take the feet, and we're actually going to just fold them down, just like that. Now we're actually going to take Ocinus's legs, and the 4 studs right here on either leg, they're actually going to connect right behind Lloyd's Elemental Dragon's feet, just like that. So, as you can tell, it's creating a new pair of legs, just like that. Now we're actually going to bring in the upper section of the body, and now as you can see, there's a clear space right here. And what we're going to do is actually just take the legs. You actually can connect it from right here, from where the original legs were, or you can connect it from the fin, but in the meantime, I'm just going to connect it right here. Then we're going to just fold back down the fin and stand the figure up. Now what we're going to do is scroll up the camera, move back a little bit. There we go. And what we're actually going to do is actually take this bigger fin, fold this down, and now as you can see, the whole chest plate is incomplete. So what we're actually going to do is take the actual Ocinus head, and because of it's on a swivel, we're actually going to rotate it so the eyes are facing up, and we're actually going to collapse it into the chest like that. Now you can actually see there are two studs right here where my thumbs are. And actually there is a purpose with that. So we did transform Minibot into a head, and there are two studs, one on either, two stud holes right on either side. And those will connect to the top to give it a new head. And there we go. We now have completed Ocinus in his completed form. And I gotta say, I actually really like this because it actually goes in with the color of, actually it adds a good color blend into it, I should say. I like how the black, the green, the red, and the white, they actually all blend in well together, in my opinion at least. And yeah. And as you can see, this whole back area is really gappy. But then, that's why we have Lloyd's Elemental Dragon half. And actually what we're going to do is a little bit more parts forming. We're going to simply take out these pieces and cover the eyes. Just like that. It is a shame that I just did it as parts forming, but it's the least I can do to make it work. So these 4 studs on this piece will actually connect to these 4 holes right here, just like that. So it will connect to the body. Now these are actually going to become like the wings and tail, of course, and we're actually going to rotate the tail so it'll be more like I don't know how to say it. I'll just say bigger. But anyway, what we're actually going to do is take the wings and actually connect them to where Ocinus's fins are. This part could get a little bit tricky sometimes, but yeah, because as you can tell, the studs will come on and off if you're not careful. But I'm just going to do this off camera, so I'll come back to when the fins and the wings are attached. Okay, so now I'm back, and as you can see, the wings are now attached to where the fins are. As you can see, just left 3 studs from the lime green piece on either side, just like that. And yeah, that was like the most difficult part to do, though. It wasn't actually intended to be like that, though, but I found it that you can actually do that. So yeah, that wasn't planned that well, but overall, in the end, I was able to actually connect it. But anyway, without complaining about that, as you can tell, Ocinus still has the full articulation in his arms, and now because of Lloyd's Dragon, we actually have more articulation in the legs now. So you can get forward and back right here, swivel, up, down, something like that. And now you also have another ball joint right here, which does the same thing as well as the other ball joints. And now we actually have a hinge right here, although I would say it's not that natural due to how Lloyd's Dragon's construction was. But overall, I like it how it acts as like a new colored knee pad, which actually matches still with the color scheme. But although I would say this figure is good, but I would say it's not good enough, because what I also did is actually I created some weaponry for this one. So what I did is actually I created a shield for it. As you can see, there's like little crests right here, kind of matching with the little horns up top. And as you can see, there are 2 studs right here to connect, as well as the ones right here. So what we're actually going to do is attach it as the shield, like that. You can actually attach it to like either arm though, or you can attach it like to the side studs right here. But this is kind of like how I prefer as a defending pose more, and so that's why I just leave it like that. Now the second weapon Ocinus actually has is this big long staff, and yeah, this is really hard to believe though. Just like a little bit of a quick comparison though, here it is next to my phone though. I mean, as you can see, it's very long though. Let me just zoom out a little bit and I can just show you. Let's see. Probably move the camera back because this is how far it can go. I mean, yeah, it cannot even fit into frame though. So it's about like, I don't know how to say. I want to say like 2 phone lengths of my staff size though, but I'm not really sure though. But yeah, this is very big. Anyway, there are stud holes everywhere, so you can actually attach it at any point and at any height. But I'm just gonna attach it like this right for now. Now, I would say this would actually cause some weight issues if Ocinus was to like carry it off by itself. But overall, I mean, it is very cool to have these weapons. And as you can tell, I forgot to mention, the staff right here has the same crest design as the shield and the head. So yeah, I like how those all symbolize each other very well. Now, I mean, as I said, it does cause some weight issues, even though like even like a very good push. Oh, it didn't happen before. Maybe just because I didn't have the weapons, but probably get the idea right now. And yeah, and also one thing I forgot to mention, the wings can also articulate, but only these joints can. And it's really hard to move to the back, especially with all this big weapons. I'm just gonna actually remove them. Actually, I'll probably keep the shield, because shields are cool. Anyway, so yeah, I mean, there is opposability in the tail, still, because of Lloyd's Dragon. And the same articulation in the head, you just have a full, well, it's not really a full rotation because of, due to how the head at the back of Lloyd's Dragon is. But overall, you still get a good rotation, just like that. Alright, and that is it going to be from me today. Hope you enjoyed the video, and stay tuned because you're going to see a review of this one soon. And I'll catch you in my next video. Bye.